All right, so here's my challenge for you, and it's right there. So I want you to read the text template documentation and try to make it work. So the goal is to create and use templates. Where would you start? What functions would you use? So if we go look at text template, and I'm just going to open that up. Let me open it on this page, actually, perfect, because I don't want you to see the answer. All right, so if we go here, like you could read through this documentation and be like, okay, how do I use, templates from package text template? Because in the standard library, there's this package text template, and it's going to allow us to do templating. And so how do we use it? That's the question. So take a minute and just read this data, read this documentation, and look at some of the examples, and see if you could just sort of figure out on your own how templates work in Go. And I think that's just a good exercise, not to create heartache for you, but to just introduce you to troubleshooting the documentation and reading the documentation and seeing if straight from the documentation you could start putting things together and figuring out how they work, and even experiment with it, right? Like write a little program and see if you get some templating working. So the goal is to keep our template in a file, and then to have Go be able to access that file and then use it. And when we first start out, we'll just be accessing it. We won't be passing data into the template. All right, so give that a crack, and don't work too long in it, but definitely read through the documentation a little bit and look at some of the examples, and try maybe writing a little program that can access another file which holds a template for you, and then do something with that file. All right, so that's the challenge.